They're not the rich and famous. Their profit comes not from the thing they sell, but the good they do. Our nation has more than 1.5 million nonprofits that employ 1 out of 10 Americans, providing services that otherwise go unfulfilled, keeping our community connected when all else fails. But nonprofits often lack the tools to properly promote themselves, to inspire more donors and volunteers and clients to their cause. That's where I come in. I've been in the nonprofit world for nearly 20 years. I connect nonprofits with marketing professionals who donate their time and expertise so that, at the end of the day, these life-giving organizations can do more, do better, by creating more, that's right, buzz.
Kids these days, they have no ambition, no work ethic. They don't care about their communities, don't appreciate the value of money, and don't think about their future. Well, if you believe that, you clearly haven't met the young men and women of the New River Valley of Virginia, who each year volunteer up to 100 hours on behalf of a nonprofit partnership that in exchange fully funds their college education. It's that kind of community helping community work that we are thrilled to feature on today's episode of Buzz.
My name is Angie Covey, and I'm the Executive Director of the Educational Foundation at New River Community College. Access to Community College Education, which we call ACE, started in Giles County in 2015. We were seeing at our college that there were a lot of young people in our community who just never thought college was within reach to them. They never thought it was an option. The language of college wasn't spoken at home. So when we created this program called ACE, it allowed us to give every student that promise of hope and that opportunity of college that so many of these students never thought that they would have. So the ACE program serves Montgomery, Giles, Floyd, Pulaski, Radford. We usually serve about 400 students a year, and our budget is just shy of $1 million a year. A student's tuition through ACE could be anywhere from $1 to $5,000, just depending on how much financial aid that they receive. In order to receive ACE funding, students do community service. They give back to their community. So in Montgomery, Floyd, Radford, and Pulaski, the students do 80 hours each year. In Giles County, they do 100 hours. Our message to these young people is life's about contribution. And your community has stepped up. They're rallying around you. Your business leaders, your local government, your individual donors have all pulled their resources together to provide the opportunity for you to go to college. So they're investing in you. So what we need you to do is invest back into your community through service work. And I have had so many conversations with students where they talk about the highlights of the program and they talk about their service in the community and what they learned from it and what they didn't realize was going on in the community with nonprofits. A great example, this past year, the Giles County students, part of their community service project is they were delivering meals on Christmas Day to needy families in Giles County. So all of the community service has some significant meaning to the receiver and to the giver, which is the student.
My name is Thomas Coffey. I'm a student here at Edward Via College of Osteopathic Medicine. I grew up here in Southwest Virginia, went to Blacksburg High School. My family's originally from Giles County. I pursued the ACE scholarship offered through my high school because it was the best financial opportunity for me and my family. Both my stepmom and my father have supported me through so much. But at the time there was just a lot of family issues going on, so it was just me and my mom living here. And she was doing what she could get me through school, but she could only work so much, and there was only so much financial help that she could provide. So she did what she could do, and this is what I could do, and the ACE scholarship offered me that opportunity. My high school was great, but I personally didn't get much out of high school except playing sports. That's really the only thing I loved. So I didn't apply myself to classes like I should have. I didn't further my education like I should have. And New River gave me the opportunity to do so. Medicine wasn't actually on the radar yet. I just knew I really liked science. New River instilled their science program into me, and that's like I fell in love with chemistry there. Just great staff, great people. I just learned great things. Living in this community and then being able to help them at the age in which we were 20, 21, and then being able to actually have like a meaningful impact, like working at the food pantry or even just cleaning up the parks. I mean, that gives you something more than, like, it makes you feel proud of the place you live in. As of right now, I mean, I really enjoy emergency medicine. I like the aspect of being the best thing on somebody's worst day. That really inspires me, and then being able to save someone's life and bring them back to their family, that just kind of keeps me driven to what I'm pursuing. I probably wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. I'd probably wouldn't have gone to college. The financials did not make sense, so I probably wouldn't be in college. And I mean, the path a lot of my peers took, and the path that it seemed that I was on, wasn't very productive. So I'd either be on that path or I'd be just doing something completely different, but I certainly wouldn't be in college, and I definitely wouldn't be here. So, yeah.
And that's something that I'm seeing from a lot of these young people now, is they just need to belong to something, and this is something they can belong to. Folks who think this is just a free state program, they don't realize that we do have to raise dollars for it every year. So we really need to get that message out to the community that it's not just a free program that the government funds. It's so much more to it than that. It's something that we need donors to step up and continue to be a part of. I have the greatest job at that college. And the reason that I say that is there are so many students who need help. They need that opportunity. They need that promise to go to college. And there are so many philanthropic people in our community who want to be a part of something like this. And I get to bring the two together. And it just doesn't get any better than that. I love what I get to do at New River.
To give New River Community College's ACE program some buzz, it was clear they needed a marketing ace of their own. Bruce C. Bryan, a 5 Points creative, back for his 9th episode of Buzz.
This is a particularly interesting episode, I think, because we've got a group of people doing amazing work, like groundbreaking economic and generational change work, and yet they need help telling their story and getting the word out about what they're doing. And I think one of the reasons this is particularly fascinating is it's a mix of educators, nonprofits, municipalities, and business leaders, and that pretty much covers it. So knowing that all those people have a vested interest in growing this program means there's momentum behind it, and anytime there's momentum behind something and you have a chance to lift it with marketing, it makes your job that much easier. So I can't wait to see how we help them and how it all fits together.
I knew 5 Points Creative had good cards up their sleeve to deal to ACE, so I hit the road from Roanoke to the New River Valley to meet the community that makes ACE possible. My first stop, the birthplace of ACE, Giles County.
So the ACE program now has a 100-hour requirement of community service, and we have a program called ACE All In, where we're going into the community and we're building handicap ramps for people in their homes. We're partnering with industry, and they're also helping out. So kids are learning life skills. They're also learning about their community. It's our hope that they don't just get an education from the community college, which is an excellent one, by the way, but we're also in hopes that they learn about life and how to become a citizen and how to become a good community member and to participate in their community and learn to become leaders and develop a sense of charity, a sense of compassion for people, and understand what it means to give back. And so tonight They'll get to meet with people who are funding their education, and hopefully they'll learn what that takes and what that means, and then they will get to give back themselves one day.
So my name is Chase Jernell, and I am studying the instrumentation program at the New River Community College.
My name is Kaylee Hopkins, and I'm studying police science and forensic science at New River Community College.
My name is Ryan Gilbart, and I'm studying business administration at New River.
My name is Ryan Broyles, and I study nursing at New River Community College.
My name is Gavin Fall, and I'm studying electrical engineering at New River Community College.
My goal is to get into property management in Blacksburg with Virginia Tech in the area, and the business administration major is going to help me do that.
I hope to become an ICU nurse at whatever hospital. I'm open to anything.
So with that instrumentation program, I want to be able to go on to a great career and make plenty of money, obviously. I'm going to hopefully give back to my community where I'm working at, hopefully calibrate water gauges and stuff that kind of helps filter our water system, keep everything clean in our great community.
Be successful, make it out, get in the field, find a good job.
We've worked with students from the ACE program on several things we've done in the community, and having young people involved is incredible. People like, whoa, how's that happening? And well, they're getting a chance to get their foot in the water with service. We're doing a project right now through our church where we're bringing 120 meals to
all the
senior
seniors.
citizens in the community every month, and they're helping us deliver that. And
those
I
seniors
think
really enjoy getting a chance to see the young people.
they like the meal, but I think they like having young people come even more.
For my community service, I actually worked at Giles County Administration, and then for other all-in projects, ACE all-in projects, we did a Christmas Day dinner where we fed over 100 people on Christmas Day. And then we also did senior supplies distribution where we deliver food and other household supplies to people in need in our community.
I've been involved with the Giles County maintenance crew all over Giles County, so we've been doing various repairs to government buildings and upgrades to government buildings.
I have really enjoyed giving supplies to people in need in our community. The river cleanup, that was really eye-opening.
Tonight, McLarney has his own ace in the hole as keynote speaker. Former Virginia Tech football defensive coordinator and local legend Bud Foster, who has his own nonprofit, Lunch Pail Defense, that helps young people access college.
The one thing that these kids, I've got my hat goes off to these young people because of what they've been through the last 4 or 5 years with the pandemic and the current way, or there for a stretch, the way of learning was challenged. Sometimes the best teachers experience, and they've been able to experience some different things that I know my generation or you maybe didn't have to go through right now, particularly in a learning area. But just the impact that it makes on them and their future, I think is incredible. It's hard to put a price tag on it, but it means so much. It shows to a lot of people, particularly business people, I think, that you have somebody that has integrity, you have somebody that has drive, you have somebody that has a work ethic, and that's more important now than ever.
What would your life be like without the ACE program?
Probably pretty boring. I don't know really what I'd be doing. I'd probably working every day, I guess, and less dedicated to school, if I would even be in school.
Yeah, would you have been able to go to school without the tuition assistance that comes from ACE?
Probably not. It would definitely been a financial struggle.
See, without the ACE program, I would be paying out of pocket for all my classes and all the tuition, and with the ACE program, I get to start on life without any student loans or anything like that. And it's a big relief, especially in today's world where everything's so expensive. So without that ACE program, I'd just be in debt right off the bat and then have to pay all that money back just immediately.
Probably very boring, very boring. We are very involved in our community, and it's probably every day I think about something within ACE.
Without the ACE program, I would not have discovered my love for criminal justice, and I would not have been able to pursue that. So I really thank all of our sponsors and everybody who supports the ACE program.
To be honest, I couldn't really tell you. I'm the third of my family to go through the ACE program, and most likely I would not be pursuing my college education. So the ACE program means a college education for me.
And without the opportunity to go to college, what would you be doing?
It's hard to say, probably floundering in a low-income job somewhere.
To see ACE in action in the community, my next stop was the Montgomery County Animal Care and Adoption Center, where I met siblings and New River Community College students Paulus Gorzicki and Lydia Gorzicki.
So after NRCC, I am planning on taking a bit of a gap year, and then afterwards I want to become an art teacher.
After I graduate NRCC, I wish to transfer to a 4-year and study administrative education.
Being home helped so much. I was able to work a little bit more, and I didn't have to stress about, if I was going to be able to pay for my class or pay for my car. Like, New River has helped me so much in, honestly, every aspect that I couldn't even think about.
And the negative stigma that people have towards community college isn't true at all, towards the fact that you get the same education at a lower rate. New River offered me a lot of help for just not only controlling my stress, but as well as being home close to mom. So I believe taking ACE was probably the best solution, because I didn't want to put her in financial stress. She could have paid for a few, but I didn't want her to do too much.
We have other siblings, so we're not the only ones in our family, and so I feel like putting us into a 4-year right after high school would just been too much for our family and too much for what was going on at the time when we first started community college. And so having the ACE program and having that little bit of guide towards that first couple years of college definitely helped us and our family. And I think we're both very glad that we took this opportunity.
I also took time to visit Dr. Nathaniel Bishop, whose degree from New River Community College launched his first career in criminal justice, before he transitioned to hospital administration as former president of the Jefferson College of Health Sciences and now vice president at Carilion Clinic.
And it was wonderful to be able to see students who had come through the ACE program and then come to get their further education with us, and listening to the stories, the rich stories that they shared of being a part of the communities, and talking about how the impact of their doing volunteer work in the community and how that helped them in transitioning into being a student and then pursuing various degree programs and careers.
My name is Lauren Cruz. I'm from Pulaski, Virginia. I graduated from Pulaski County High School, and I'm studying forensic science here at New River Community College.
I'm Harmony Pratt. I graduated from Floyd County High School in 2021, and I'm now in the associate's degree of nursing in New River Community College.
My name's Tyler Pierman, and I graduated from Giles High School in 2023, and I'm now attending the Precision Machine program here at New River.
My name is Andrew Moore. Graduated from Radford High School in 2023, currently completing the instrumentation program at New River Community College.
So I was going to have to pay for college on my own, so it was just really good to have that 2 years free to be able to save money to go ahead and further my education.
So I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do career-wise. I was stuck between, Virginia Tech, Radford University, but in high school they told us about this ACE program, and it was 2 years free, so I decided I might as well come here for free while I figure out what it is exactly I wanted to do, instead of just getting into debt and racking up student loans when I don't need to.
I guess just the further I got into the college search, the sticker shock really, set in that that's a lot of money. When I heard from other people that had finished the instrumentation program here, they're making money that people I know that have 4-year degrees are not making, and I was like, I can't rationalize paying that much when I know that there's secure jobs out here and I won't go into any debt. So
we're just like a middle-class family, not that we don't have money, but I just didn't want too much on them.
Mr. Snow, he's the best teacher I could ask for. And I actually switched into forensic science my second semester here. I just decided that, I like my criminal justice classes in high school, so I decided, I might as well, if it interests me, I could just take a leap and just to see if I really want to do that and if I really liked it, and I really do.
So I started out in the 11th grade making a couple custom parts here and there in the high school. just for my truck to be one-off, something different than everybody else had. And it ended up growing little by little. And before I knew it, I was starting to make a couple parts here and there for other people. And so I decided to start my own little business that I hope one day grows into something that I can run full-time and keep my machinist background to fulfill my car hobbies. And so me and my little brother started a business called T&T Performance, and we're growing slowly but surely. But we've made things from traction bars to front engine accessory brackets and everything right here at school. It's really helped grow the business and be able to show people all around the world.
So community service, it was really cool. I was actually able to go back to Radford High School, and I've helped with the football team, behind the scenes, game days, making sure everything goes as planned there. And it was cool because I was 4 years for the football team at Radford High School, so it was cool being able to go back, watch those guys I played with. They won the state championship this past year, so it was cool to be a part of that and be able to give back to the community.
I've done a little bit at Pulaski Elementary School, but most of them through Dublin Elementary School. I went to elementary school there, so it was kind of cool just to, give back to where I originally came from.
Like Andrew, I was able to go back to my home place, and I ended up going to the high school, and we have an agricultural farm behind the school, and during the summer I got to take care of that while the kids wasn't there. I got to bottle feed baby calves, mow the grass, and really just take care of anything from picking eggs every day from the chickens and letting the cows in and out of their gates and taking care of them, making sure they get in the chute and making sure that they're healthy all summer long while the kids weren't there. I had a lot of fun doing that.
I hope to go to Radford and get my bachelor's of science in nursing, and of course go ahead and get a job as a RN while I'm doing that.
So I want to do forensic radiography. I like the science aspect of forensic science more so to law enforcement and that side. My plan after here is to go to Virginia Western Community College up in Roanoke and hopefully complete a radiography degree from there.
So I'm enrolled in the first year in the instrumentation program. Now I was learning a lot of PLC programming, being able to control inputs at certain voltage levels and have different outputs for those things. As we move forward programming, it's going to be going into robotics, automated systems, and working on getting them to do certain tasks and calibrate those in an accurate manner.
At car and truck shows, it's definitely got plenty of attention, so I decided to start social media accounts that's grown to well over 10,000 followers, just showing these parts and the adventures that I've taken of building this truck from something that was my grandpa's that he bought in the 90s that he used as a farm truck to now being shown on all sorts of platforms, even being shared to big sites like Custom Offsets that has several 100,000 followers that has seen what's been built right here at home in Giles County.
Yeah, without ACE, I would have spent a whole lot more money than I would have wanted to, so it's been really nice to have that.
And being able to go out, hopefully make decent money, and be able to spend that and start my life a little bit quicker is going to be nice. Debt hanging over your head is no fun.
These colleges now, the price is way up there, so it's definitely very appealing, and having a great college like New River right here at home is just hard to beat. It has definitely been a way easier decision knowing that I have ACE in my back pocket.
We're so excited to have you here. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. First up, we have your new logo. We wanted something bright and fun and that really encompassed the passion and the idea you have with ACE.
Okay.
So here is the logo we've been working on. It really does encompass that graduate and reaching for the stars and what people can accomplish through going through the ACE program.
I love it. I love it. It's perfect. It's perfect. When I look at it, it just makes me happy, and I love it.
Wonderful. All right, and as you know, we've been doing a lot of interviews and talking with donors and stakeholders and students and former students. So we've got a lot of quotes we can start using for your social media and a lot of videos, but you also asked for a sort of donor leave behind if you talk to people.
Right, yes.
So we have actually developed a notebook.
Oh my goodness.
So not only is it functional, it kind of speaks to, you're in education and your school, so it's functional. They can take notes in it.
Oh wow.
So you've got the cover and then
fabulous.
a little bit about the ACE program.
Okay.
And then we've got little inserts with students and quotes just to remind people, what the program is and why they should donate.
Okay, so maybe I am gonna cry. This is so good.
And then obviously we can tweak this, just some numbers so people know exactly how much help you've provided. 1,600 students have gone through. My calculations, over 128,000 hours of community service, $4 million provided in tuition assistance, and 400 students a year, which is
perfect.
Fantastic numbers.
I love it. I love it.
And then this actually goes to your donate page. So when they scan that QR code, they go straight to your donation page and can give money.
Wow, love it. This has been fantastic. This whole experience has been just phenomenal.
Wonderful. And you can keep this.
This is exactly what we needed. And when we talk about this marketing project that we've wanted to do, and that's not something we've done before with the ACE program because it's a brand, it sells itself. But when we started having the conversation with 5 Points, we thought, what a great way to take it to the next level. And you all have done exactly that. So I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled with this. And when we talk about what we need to do, making sure that every kid in the New River Valley knows that college is attainable. And ACE will do that. And now we're going to have just another way to get that message out to students, to parents, and to stakeholders in our community. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Fantastic. So excited.